So from the very first note, this is such a wonderfully recognisable and iconic theme.
Well, it's the 24th caprice of Paganini, and for some reason it just struck the imagination of so many composers. I think Liszt might have been the first person to do a simple transcription of it for the piano. But then Brahms later on did his own transcriptions, and a number of other people, other violinists. It was so popular because of its simplicity, really. It bounces from the first to the fifth of the scale. So, very, very simple. It's like a white shirt, a beautiful crisp white shirt. You can put anything with it, jeans, a tie, evening clothes, it will look fine. Or maybe like pasta, you know, you can slice it any way you like, put any kind of sauce. So Paganini is a sort of pasta, this theme, which so many composers have made their dishes out of. We have a few bars of introduction, and then Rachmaninov gives us the bare bones of the theme. So he hangs the white shirt up and says, this is what I'm going to work with. The violins appropriately play the theme, and then the piano has the first variation where it's just slightly decorated. Instead of, he has. In the seventh variation, he introduces a second theme. And I think this is what gives the piece a certain gravitas, because he introduces the Dies Irae from the Requiem Mass, and this theme comes back at various points as a kind of cement, really, holding the mosaics of the variations together.
We've got that famous upside-down romantic theme, haven't we, as well? Is that variation 18?
The bag of tricks is just, yeah, variation 18. That's the one where someone in the audience or a number of people will go, ah. It's that sort of moment of relaxing into one of the most beautiful tunes I think Rachmaninoff wrote. And it's very, very simple. He takes the Paganini theme, turns it upside down, puts it in the major, puts it in D-flat major, slows it down, and suddenly it becomes this exquisite, beautiful melody. And then finally, the last variation, the 24th, there is this legend that he was scared of playing this himself, with these leaps.
And this is even Rachmaninoff, who was one of the great virtuoso composers, wasn't he?
That's right. And the legend is that he would, his way around this was to take a small sip of crème de menthe before playing this variation. I don't know, well, I think there was something about Mazejevich dipping his finger in brandy or something like this, but these are all legends. I don't know the truth about these. But
not tempted yourself to have a quick sharpener beforehand?
Well, there's not much time unless I had a brandy snifter on the side of the piano, I suppose. We wouldn't try that.
Let's talk a little about the Lutosławski variations, another one of the many composers who've been inspired by this Paganini caprice. What is it that he does with this melody?
Well, apparently this piece, it was originally written for two pianos, but apparently it was written to be played in cafes in post-war Poland. What he does is he takes exactly the Paganini caprice originally and makes a transcription of it and adds amazing harmonies. This piece has tremendous rhythmic vitality, and then on top of that it has so many quirky ways of responding to Paganini's original caprice.